and let's get into our video segment. So, for the video segment, we got a bunch of videos in. Of course, a lot of them are from people we haven't seen in a while, and some that are actually, they're not new, but they're not well known until more recently. So, looks like a few more pony creators are getting out and about, which is exciting. Means a lot more fun content for us to enjoy as they come along. So quickly, we need to just make some quick adjustments here.
And boss, I apologize for being savage, but if you're savage to me, eventually I'll fight back.
No, you don't, Robot. We're formatting you at the end of this. And I'm putting nothing but Mariah Carey... And the only music you're going to have in your file system is Mariah Carey's What I Want for Christmas. On repeat.
You know I'll just play it through the speakers.
Yeah, but how long until you go mad? Alright, let's go ahead and get started here with videos. We're going to get started on videos here because that's more important. A lot more important. So with the videos, we got a brand new series. And by the way, Commander something, I love your art submissions. I'm sorry I didn't see your chat initially. I don't know why in the world chat does not like me, but I do love them. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. And we got the brand new short for Pony Life. Potion Party. Stop motion. Granted, I don't think that this one in particular is, this is the Pony Life that we're going to end up getting, but it's just interesting to wonder.
It's the best example we have.
No, it's not. This looks like just a general commercial. But it also looks like those little shorts that they started to make.
It almost seems like a diet robot chicken.
Kinda, yeah. But... Quick, burp! Burp or you'll hit the feeling sands. What?
Is there even a fan in there?
It's a Chocolate Factory reference. Let me have it. What is with Pinky getting in large sizes?
So, what else on a thing in this universe? Neat.
Bye, Pinky! Your death will avenge us all!
Okay, what's the vial going to do once it hits? Oh, Pinky.
So, Pinky will apparently drink anything in front of her. And now, from Watch Pony, 1 second of Spike from every episode.
Yay! Best dragon!
Twilight, please have mine. All right, guacamole, please have mine. Please have mine. Mickey, stop. Stop it. Good, Spike. Another donut. Together. Spike did not have. Hold. Rainbow. Very jealous. Please have mine. Long. Please have mine. Other reports to the parents. Please have mine. Sapphire season. Please have mine. Please have mine. Please have mine. Tub of ice cream. King of the. Aha. Please have mine. Got the crystal heart. You're the real Pinkie Pie. Please have mine. Please have mine. Good. Right here, Twilight. Are you all right. Check. Sure about this? Power pony! Oh, you study your family history. On this weekend, everything. Oh, yeah! Come on! See the breezies? I'll get you some punch. An elite. You got a hell of a favorite dragon? Hello, gorgeous. Remember that? What were you thinking? Talking hoof.
I love the Hello Gorgeous line.
I'm purple.
Why is it funny that we just have random Spike yells and then My Little Pony?
Because he yells a lot.
Can we open presents? We're finally doing this. Admit that you're a little jealous. Just you wait, Pinky. Morning, Starlight. Think they regret. Don't tell them why. Got it. Still like Coco. I did all the work, trying to change history. Good. Told ya. Does that mean there's bad news? Dress darling here. Fight a dragon. Wait! Generous! Eye on something. Oh, the friendship problem. Really good.
Holy shit. Okay, so TriCon, apparently they've actually got so many vendor applications they can't get through them by the end of the month. So, because of that, they're also looking for more space so they can put more vendor tables up.
Right? Greetings. Dragon! No!
As I said long ago,
Library with you.
you do not know the power of memes. You have unleashed it.
How about this? Told you. Going to react this way? Mike, where are you going?
The little brother.
Was that season 8 where there were 2 stints of 4 episodes in a row where he wasn't there?
Oh, brother.
Yep. Mainly because Smolder was there.
Summer says we just need... Where is she? Just doing my job. Whoa! Nope. Can't get any worse. Be here without you.
Darn, I was hoping so badly that he would break the four episode record. All right, now for teasing YouTube with copyright blocking. Here we have Mulan Part 1, all done in pony. Or this is basically 3 minutes, but it's enough for Disney. Disney hates us all.
Disney wants to control us all.
No, they just want us all to buy their stuff over and over.
The worst part is, we sometimes want to buy it all. I get it.
I forgot the villain's name, but I think it's Genghis Khan or something?
No, Sean Yu. Sean Yu.
No, let's go with that. Genghis Khan.
No, he's based on Genghis Khan, but you know what I mean.
No, Don Yu.
The doing owl is dirty.
We're under attack! Light the signal!
Oh.
Now all of China knows you're here.
perfect.
Oh, that is still a good line delivery. You know it.
Your Majesty, the Huns have crossed our northern border.
Impossible. No one can get through the Great Wall.
Shan Yu is leading them.
No, they're not going to let him do this.
Defenses around your palace immediately.
They are.
No. Send your
No, sorry, I'm watching Raw. There's...
No, I'm not gonna let him do this. But sorry, Celestia is the Emperor of China.
call up reserves. Many new recruits is possible.
Forgive me, Your Majesty,
No,
but I believe my troops can stop him.
I won't take any
nobody...
chances.
No, nobody's done a concerto in like 10 years. In fact, 15.
Man may be the difference between
So it's time to break the record. By the way, here we go. King Grover's Court, 62.
What a joy it is to see some new faces in court today. Finn the Pony writes, when the day you finally emerge comes, you're welcome to drop by Finn's Piesativities for a special dish. A gob-stuffing, heart-throbbing, vanilla-topped giant tortoise. My, you ought to build one. Well, while I wait for the day Finn can feed me an endangered animal, I shall feed you all knowledge. Stallion Maiden asks, if you could be unpetrified during any time period, which would it be? I'd love to have been around the day the giant tortoise was classified as endangered. I'd have oblivionized that decision no matter what it took. Not that I wish to undermine Finn's generosity and courage. The Bard of Shale asks, what if we fitted caterpillar treads to your pedestal? That depends. Where would the gas cap go? Takazan asks, what movies and/or shows are you looking forward to seeing this year? Are you kidding me? Everything's a half-assed reboot or a quarter-assed remake these days. Honey Drop asks, how has Griffinstone fared since Twilight Sparkle took Equestria's throne? Now, we all know the rules. If it happened after the show jumped the shark, it doesn't count. Equestria guy asks, if you had all 7 Dragon Balls... Dragons have 7 balls. No wonder Spike went bananas when he hit puberty. Doughboy asks, do you still love gold? Actually, I've only ever played blue and red. And Wolfex writes, you need a... What was that? Anyway, Wolfex writes, you need a makeover. I'm sending you a red nose and a green wig. I don't see any parcels. Gabby should have finished her rounds by now.
Who did that to Beth
I
Griffin?
am off to Canterlot.
And vaguely, you are best not.
And now, Dummy Thick.
No, Griffin.
I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dully thick.
And now, the CMC Snowfort.
Hey, it's all filmmaker. Or Blender, I don't know which. Magic. Do we call hacks? I think we call hacks. What was it about to do there?
And
You're
now,
going to
Saving
love it.
Padaru.
Trust me, what you're seeing now is my normal state.
Oh, we're doing the Super Saiyan form.
This is a Super Saiyan. And And this is what is known as a Super Saiyan that has ascended past a Super Saiyan.
When they did the good music.
Or you could just call this a Super Saiyan 2.
Hey, it's not their fault someone stole from the whole...
What a useless transformation. You've changed your hair, so what?
Just wait.
Has he really found a way to surpass an ascended Saiyan?
I always say, Funimation did
possible?
One of the main things they always did right with the DBZ dub was the music.
What would that make him? Double ascended?
I still love that joke.
What's he doing?
Is to go even further beyond.
And I know if you're a DBZ fan, John Pillow passed out after doing this take.
走れソリよ風のように君でパドルパドル
Pretty sure I remember Sean Schimmel passed out a couple of times while voicing Goku.
The one that...
Alright, and here is somebody doing an animation of bad guy with Luna.
Billy English?
I don't
Not
know.
bad music, but I'm just not into the person.
White shirt, now red, my bloody no sleeping. Yeah, on your tippy toes,
I think Luna's neck is broken.
It's an interesting animation style, no argument here. But I gotta admit, it's interesting to see it work. Though it feels a little edgelordish.
Yeah, Billy it does have that kind of thing.
Like you really rough guy, just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, seduce your dad type. I'm bad guy.
That's a little tune right there. As well.
I'm not gonna lie, I really do not like this song in any regard, but...
Why does this part sound like the song Mr. Krabs wanted to have played again?
Actually, I didn't think of... Okay, now I can't think that now.
The song that goes beep boop boop beep boop.
No, it goes beep boop boop beep boop boop boop.
Squidward, they got the Navy! Not the Navy!
I like when you get mad.
What is this?
This is Billy Irish.
Well, apparently it's also...
I don't see what she sees, but maybe it's cause
I don't know what this is supposed to be.
What genre in heavy air quotes is this supposed to be?
Pop.
Not pop per se, I would say more...
This was on every single pop station in the country. It's a pop song.
It's only pop because it's popular music.
Exactly.
I mean, I'll give them credit. Because here's the thing. I'm always a fan of experimenting in music. I'm fine. I'm always a fan of like always doing stuff like that. But
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I actually bought the Alamex body pillow too. By the way.
Yeah, it's an interesting test into the world of music, but
it's like
it's more of a miss.
Yeah, like I said, I can appreciate it, but probably not my thing.
All right,
Yeah,
Twilight becomes a Disney princess.
Yeah. I don't
Wait, she's
like...
not?
I don't like the actual song. The beat itself is more in my jam of, oh, that's a neat thing to hear. Don't do it!
See, Circuit, you were wrong. It's how she become a Disney princess.
How she become? Yeah, Twilight become Disney princess.
Yeah, how become Disney princess?
Sindar.
Oh no. Alright, fine, I'll back off. I guess English is not this person's first language.
No, don't do too little. We've already had 3 actors die from that role.
Which I forget, is it RDJ playing the new one?
Yeah, I think it's Robert Downey Jr. Previously was Eddie Murphy, and I don't recall who it was before that.
Hi, Spyro. Hi. God dang it! Why did I just forget the Dragon Maid girls? Which I'm so happy there's a second season of that coming this year.
It's a first attack.
Ooh, is this year? Nice.
Should be this year.
What is?
Second season of Dragon Maid.
Oh yeah.
This is a lot of things, but like story. What happened to it?
Like, yeah, everything made sense for Disney Princess, but where'd we go here?
I think we went on to a montage. Some weird training montage.
I don't know.
And now she's Miku.
Oh.
She's scarred Verity for life.
Okay, there are 3 dragons in here. And
Byra, what the hell happened to your eyes? Oh god, it's got the shield hero shield.
I'm sorry, but Fluttershy knows that level of math.
Oh no!
Go tried it.
No, Twilight, you fool! Eddie Murphy just became irrelevant. Oh.
Oh no.
Have to have a tragic backstory.
Yeah.
Being in a maid outfit for Disney parks is more tragic than any words.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh God!
Shoot it! Shoot it with the tranquilizer!
Oh god, it's flying anime Christmas and kissing.
I'm totally confused.
I don't think there's any way not to be confused. Alright, here is basically somebody's PMV of the finale song.
Each one of us has something special that makes us different, that makes us rare. We have a light that shines within us that we were always meant to share. And when we come together, combine the light that shines within, there is nothing we can't do, there is no battle we can't win. When we come together, there'll be a star to guide the way. It's inside us every day. See it now.
carry us through it all. And when we come together.
Actually, I wonder, what's the last thing? No, Eddie Murphy was recently doing Beverly Hills Cop again.
He did I Am Dolomite.
It's inside us every day. See it now. See it now. Let the rainbow remind you that together we will always.
So this to go to his IMDb, not Wikipedia.
Yeah, currently there, and he's got Coming to America, the sequel in post-production.
Yeah, Triplets and Beverly Hills Cop 4. Yeah. Huh, there was a TV movie for Beverly Hills Cop?
Well, it was actually, not exactly. It was a pilot that was attempted to make a series, but it didn't go through. But apparently it got enough interest that people want to get a Beverly Hills Cop 4. So it kind of brought Beverly Cop back to life.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there is a Lethal Weapon TV show, or was.
Let's leave that one alone. Forever. In fact, we never talk about it again. Alright, and to pad out the time, here we're going to start looking at different analysts that we may have not touched on yet. So, here we go. Moral of the story, A Royal Problem by Brony Buck.
Gosh darn it, what am I going to write about? I've been talking about nothing but family so far this whole season. I've covered almost every base that I could think of over and over again. How much more can I possibly add to it? These were the questions I wrestled with a lot while pondering upon this.
Isn't this the guy? Wait, isn't this that guy that was like really that was quiet in the other video?
That the lesson of the episode, surprisingly,
I think so,
was actually not about family. Much like the dynamic that Twilight had with Celestia in the earlier seasons of the show, Starlight is now in a similar situation with Twilight. Although I talked about what that implies when I covered Celestial Advice, we are now seeing it in practice, as well as some of the problems that come along with it. Up until the start of Season 7, Twilight had been teaching Starlight about friendship using theory and controlled experimentation, the methods that she herself was most familiar with. But theory only goes so far, and Starlight graduated when there wasn't anything else to cover in theory. But that left both of them uncertain of how Starlight would perform without guidance. The difference is that when Celestia sent Twilight into her journeyman phase, it was masked in a way that Twilight was more familiar with and could jump into with a lot more confidence. But it still was a matter of practical, first-hand experience type learning, which promotes both better understanding and problem-solving skills within the field. The lack of proper training mixed with Twilight's reluctance resulted in a Starlight who was unconfident in her methods that she needed to take. Then, by extension, she was untactful. This is not a good combination for trying to resolve a familial issue where contempt and tension is high. And then, when the situation inevitably quickly got out of hand, Starlight was forced to act on unrefined instinct. The idea behind Starlight's spell was to force the royal sisters into each other's shoes for a day, thus creating understanding for each other's roles and talents as well as empathy for each other's struggles. We should all know by now that it is very difficult for contempt to exist in the domain of understanding and empathy. So, Starlight's method worked, but not before Starlight had to wrestle with her own methods. Between uncertainty, the high-stakes pressure that Twilight had given her, and her own history of...
Okay, I gotta admit, I like the neurotic look there.
...that she is trying to correct, I am not at all surprised that she was having anxiety-induced nightmares. From this, we should take away the importance of finding a balance in how we deal with interpersonal problems. I often hear people advise others to trust your gut. But I have personally noticed that this mostly applies to avoiding conflict in the first place. Usually, getting out of conflict requires a much higher degree of tactfulness. So, while your gut can help you avoid a problem solving on impulses often results in disaster. But because I don't think that many of those listening often find themselves mediating between princesses with supernatural powers, let's imagine a parallel but more realistic situation. Such as a friend who has trouble making ends meet. You've got the means to help them, so you might provide the difference without thinking. but then what you gave them was spent irresponsibly. Maybe this wasn't even the first time they've ended up in this situation for similar reasons.
Oh man, anybody else getting horrible and angry flashbacks?
Have been reinforced, and you are out of resources that could have been used productively. Or how about when you come to the aid of a friend who is being antagonized and respond harshly as a preventative measure? But this was only the beginning of a conflict that likely could have been solved through either ignoring it or through communication. Now, you're in trouble as well for failing to de-escalate peacefully. Sometimes, it also turns out that the line between bully and victim is kind of blurry. Heck, we could probably simplify this whole allegory to something.
Come on, we need Pegasus butt wrestling. Butt wrestling.
Problem into you, and you immediately enact the first solution that comes into your mind when there were other factors to be considered. Your instincts can help you avoid a lot of problems, but that should be used in conjunction with reasoning to find the proper solutions when conflict inevitably arises anyway. So, what could Starlight have done if the problem had already escalated to people yelling at each other without sympathy? Well, I see two potential solutions. One being to approach the situation completely differently in the first place. Instead of telling Celestia and Luna of their problem at the same time, I would have done more observation and used conversation to bring the sisters to an understanding of each other separately. And then I would have brought them together to talk it out.
I'm not in the gutter. I'm just slightly tired and probably
I might
inebriated.
have just let it play out, and only intervened if it had turned violent or went on for too long. At a certain point, most people are going to separate themselves. That's when you allow each of them to vent their frustrations and counsel them on understanding and empathy separately. It's unfortunate, but sometimes people just need to get the anger out of their system before they can move on to actually solving the problem. The answer, as always, is communication. We all have the opportunity.
Come on, wanton violence. Wanton violence is the answer too.
Especially as problems like this arise, as they do for everyone. But it starts with the understanding that everyone you're having these problems with is a person that is susceptible to these pitfalls just like you, regardless of status or stature. Starlight never quite had a problem with this concept. She's always had an impulsive nature. Now that she's separated from Twilight's direct guidance, she's going to be working on refining her instincts on her own. Then, she won't have as great of a risk of having the same communication problems as the Royal Sisters were having. If we choose to take the time to closely examine our interpersonal problems through the lens of empathy, and move forward with both tact and confidence once our methods are decided upon, then we can do the same. And that's the moral of the story.
Sorry, I was trying to put a hill booster down there, but he started
If you have any comments, critiques, or suggestions, you can send me a message by following BronyBuck on Tumblr or sending an email to bronydebates@gmail.com.
Alright, let's see some comic dubs now.
bugs do not count as a heavy.
You're into me, Celestia. I can tell. See, your horn is alright.
You insane buffoon! My horn is always straight like this.
Well then, it seems you're even hornier than I thought.
Ooh.
Discord. That is a male function. Furthermore, horns do not even work that way. What?
Oh God.
Sister. Perhaps you need a little bit of time to wake up. Oh God, I called Luna and she's at the door.
That was fucked up. So funny.
Happens.
Alright, and now guessing game.
D, watch out. I don't know if Joe's gonna fall some. It doesn't look like it, but.
Hi, sis. Where'd the cake twins come from?
Tell you what. Why don't you have a guess?
Guys?
Something slightly to the left?
Pinkie Pie?
Yeah, I think so. Safe to say. It looks slightly to the left. You don't want to hear about it.
No, silly apple blue. I had nothing to do with that. You see, the man and the stallion love each other very much. And that's
Yeah, Pinky.
on me.
Yeah, Pinky would definitely be the family friend that would just blurt it out like that.
Honestly, he
Indeed.
was honest.
Where did
But
Pinky
she ended the story with the right thing, rather than something entirely different.
Yep.
Pinkie Pie, where did I come from? One day your mom and dad fucked.
And
The
that's
end.
how equestrian foals were made.
And now, Cursed Pony Matt. Well, actually, looking at the time here. Alright, we're gonna stop it here because we are running out of time. And we'll just get to our closing video. So this will be saved for next week. Ray. So instead, let's go ahead and get back into our desktop image here and start playing our wonderful chant of goodbye. Because unfortunately, it is time for us to go for the evening. But that also means get our final shoutouts in. So let's go ahead and get our final shoutouts in, starting with Crazy Matt Capitan.
Fires, explosions, Eloise Rome, venison jerky, and Rumble is the cutest one you'll ever see, and
Textalian.
Not at all.
Alright, then Tokoi.
Shouts out to all the lovely people that watch us. Thank you to the Twitch people who sub another video at Tim, Commander Ruth, Jacob, T-Biz, Mega Axa, and me.
Alright, then Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Yeah. Get the hell out of here, everybody. Go. Yeah, go search your rumbles and things like that. Whatever. We played that joke out far too much tonight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, yeah, but of course, join me tomorrow. I'll be doing gaming stream. Not sure what I'm going to be playing yet, because at this point, I've abandoned being consistent with Destiny on Tuesdays. So, yeah, we'll see. So, yeah, we'll see what it is. I might just keep up with Pokemon, just try and get a little bit more done.
Alright.
Anyway, see you.
Alright, now Coldust.
Shouts out to the Springfield Train Show where I got trains.
Alright.
Oh, also negative shout outs to my friends who convinced me to get into another scale. I've already got like 3 scales I'm collecting and now there's a 4th. What's wrong with me?
Words will never know. Alright, in that case, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. Be sure to stay tuned over on our Vaughn stream or thebronyshow.net for Coffee House After Party. It will only be on Vaughn. Otherwise, tune in on Wednesday for Winchester Wednesdays. Tune in Friday for hopefully RPG. If not hopefully something will happen. In either case, we'll try to keep you entertained. Saturday, Gaming Meltdown with Creature. And Sunday, Circuits Gaming Room. We've completed Spyro 1. We're moving on to Spyro 2. And I am also starting to make plans for something eventful and fun that we've been planning for a very long time. And I think it's about time to bring it out. So stay tuned for that. Also, tune in an hour early for the not Coffee House After Party, for the Equestrian Flag Stop, Jackbox pre-show, cinematography, existentialism, copioid crisis, insanity extraordinaire, starring Coldust. Yes.
Oh. I didn't realize my name got an extension.
I don't know what happened there. I just kind of kept going. Any case, yeah, the Coffee House After Party is coming afterwards, but first off, thank you to Commander Something and Crazy Matt Captain for keeping an eye on the chat. Then thank you to Clouded, Cool Dude, Sarcasm, DM12, Fantastic Fred, Glass 4, Lieutenant Something, Techman, Textalian, Tester, Vaguely Creepy, and yay, Archivers. Along with that, I do want to give a big shout out to all of our wonderful content contributors that made something for this week's challenge. Remember, next week's challenge, pudding, with the Protest Initiative challenge of beans. Along with that, thank you so much for tuning in. Whether if you're watching us live, if you're watching us on recording on YouTube, or if you're watching our archives on YouTube or it's not Blip. Is it Blip? Vimeo. It's Vimeo. Either case. Wait. Thank you all for joining us for everything, because it does mean a lot that you spend your time checking us out and listening in on us, whether it's white noise, background noise, talking to us noise, or you really enjoy the content. It still means a lot. And you wanted to wait, Toa? Hello?
Yep.
Okay, maybe I misheard. Alright, in any case, we're going to finish it up here by Thank You for the Fun, MLP original song, because we got plenty of sap, we might as well enjoy some pancakes with it. Here's some sap. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for the friends we've made. Thank you for the songs we played. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the joy you bring. Thank you, oh, thank you for the fun. A little show that came on 10 years ago. It changed our lives more than we would ever know. We can look back and remember all the fun, all we discovered in ourselves and everyone. We may be standing at the end of a rainbow, but the next one's shining bright, however far it goes. And if we take it, well, the last one's always there. The love and joy you found ain't going anywhere. So thank you for the friends we made. Thank you for the songs we played. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the joy you bring. Thank you, oh, thank you for the fun. You taught us so much, and we took it to heart. We learned the elements of friendship from the start. Magic, kindness, loyalty, and honesty. A load of laughter and generosity. Don't look so sad, I swear it's not the end. It's just a new beginning for you and your new friends. You brought us together, now together we will stay. The last 10 years were great, but tomorrow's a new day. So thank you for the friends we made. Thank you for the songs we played. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the joy you bring. Thank you, oh, thank you for the fun. You made a show that caught us off guard. Who'd have ever thought that we'd have come this far? You gave us, oh, so much more than just a show. And now we're standing at the edge of this rainbow. Thank you for the friends we made. Thank you for the songs we played. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the joy you bring. Thank you, oh thank you for the fun. Thank you, oh thank you for the fun.